Hi friends, hi YouTube, if you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I love fun, bright, colorful makeup, I love indie makeup, and I love color stories that don't necessarily go together. And I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already, but if you do, if you don't, you know, it is what it is. I enjoy whatever time we end up spending together. If you do not subscribe to me, I will stand outside your door and knock on it incredibly long for the rest of forever until you subscribe to me, okay? Just saying. But today I'm doing a collab with Shawnee, one of my most favorite people in the world. I chose to play with the Winter Wonderland palette. I don't know what she's gonna end up choosing because I kind of threw our original plan out the window, so good luck to her. I'm so sorry. But make sure you go check out her video. But if you want to end up seeing how I end up creating this look right here, then let's get into it. Hello, hi. I look a little bit rough because I did me and Shawnee's original plan for this video, which was doing a palette bingo with all of our Cosmic Beauty palettes, and I thought I had a really good color story, put it on, and it literally just, it looked like shit. So I changed up our idea. So what my plan is I'm going to use the Winter Wonderland in the Delicious Delights palette here, and I'm just going to take shades and I'm going to make a look. I'm really sad with how that just went, but this is the Delicious Delights color story. And this is the Winter Wonderland story, if I can pick it up. Oh my god. So yeah, these are the color stories here. I don't know what I'm gravitating towards yet. There's a lot of shades in each of these palettes I have not used yet, and I kind of just, you know, we'll see what I end up creating with this. Like I said, I'm really sad with how it just went. It could have gone better. This is what happens because me and Shawnee, it usually takes us a hot ass minute to end up collabing, coming up with an idea to collab, and then when we rush it, it clearly had to go like shit. So there's that. I am feeling a lot of the shades in this Winter Wonderland palette. I haven't done a blue-ish look in a hot minute, so maybe that's what I'll gravitate towards. I honestly do not know. Like I said, I might use a little bit of this Delicious Delights, but let's do this thing. If you've not checked out Shawnee, please go check her out. I love and adore her. She's one of, if not my closest friends in the whole entire world. I'm so excited to work into hopefully meeting her in person at some point soon. She's just like my rock, and I love and adore her so incredibly much. So make sure that you go check out her video and her channel and just all the good stuff that she puts out. She's just such a hoot. I'm going to prime my eyes with some RM Beauty Sweetener Concealer, and I'm going to set it with some Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder. Let me scooch in. I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling a gravitational pull to this one right now. I don't know why. But Winter Solstice is like really speaking to me a lot, so I think that's what I'm going to end up using. We know me, I'll probably end up playing with some of these darker shades. It's how I roll. Frost is also saying disgustingly dirty things to me. Atmosphere also is. That's sickening. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with like maybe the mattes like right in here with that, and maybe that, because why the hell not? I am sad. I had the best. I was doing so good. I thought I had like the best freaking like palette bingo going on, and then I went to shit. But I'm gonna go in with that crisp shade right there, taking it on my Refer 01. And just taking that right out here. I'm going to do a halo eye. You can see all the remnants from the last mishap on my face. But yeah, taking that crisp shade right out here. On my Refer 01, I don't know if I mentioned that, and then blending it into up here. We're going to bring in some darker shades. I just want to have like some sort of a base and a light color in here to, you know, build upon. But yeah, I'm super sad. It was going so good too, so I'm really sad. But yeah, I feel better now. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that Peaceful shade right there. Taking it on my Refer 13. I just kicked my mirror, if you're wondering what the noise was. And taking it and bringing it just right in here. I really do like Cosmic Beauty's formula. It is super good. I haven't got a new palette from them in a while, but that's because I don't use the palettes that I do have from them, and a lot of their color stories just haven't spoken to me. Like there was the one for Valentine's Day, and I was so excited for that because I was like, I love the theme, but then the color story came out and I was like, that's kind of boring. I think they have these really great themes, like ideas, but then the color stories are not executed to like the best of the ability that they could be, in my opinion. But yeah, I absolutely love and adore Shani. She's just so amazing. She's one of my closest friends, and we've gotten really close within like the past few months, and I adore her so incredibly much. So I hope you guys are going and checking her out. Like she's just one of my most favorite people. So there's that. I really like that. It's I'm feeling a lot better about this than I was the look before. So I hope Shani isn't mad at me for changing the idea, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go in with that Showers shade right there now, taking it on my Rephr 26, and then taking that right into here. And I'm gonna blend this out right now. I'm kind of just using this brush to place it, hence why it looks as disastrous as it does. But that is what blending is about, my friends. Because right now it looks bad. But I'm going in with my Rephr 01, and I'm just kind of blending this in a little bit. It looks a lot better now. You're just taking that, blending that. It still looks like a mess, but it is what it is. Just taking a little bit of that crisp and peaceful shade and just kind of blending out the harsh edges that I created up here. It's still kind of like really a mess, but it be what it be. It's what shimmers are created for, to cover up every disaster that you do with the mattes. Also, it is cold as hell in Minnesota. But when this goes up, I'm gonna be in Tombstone, Arizona, which is one of my dad's like favorite movies. So I'm excited to go there and get him something. But yeah, now going in with this Rephr 13 and kind of just blending that in a little bit. We're going to be going back in with that Rephr 26 though. And we're going to go in with that In the Moment shade, because if you know anything about me, you know that I love adding black shimmer, black mattes into everything. So just taking that into like right here to deepen it out a little bit. And then going back in with that Rephr 13 and just blending that in here. Okay, once I have this mess going on, I'm going to go in with my Unearthly Glimmer Grass here. I'm going to pop some of that, and then we're going to, you know, mess around with some shimmers. My brain's leaving me right now. That's fun. So once I have that on there, I'm super excited for this. I love to mess around with shimmers. Like, they're so much fun. I think I'm going to go in... That's so long, though. But that Atmosphere shade, I don't know. I think I'm just going to go in with Winter Solstice. I think it's just, it's gorgeous. Okay, and I'm going to go on with my Rephr 21. Taking a bunch of that and plopping that on top of that Glimmer Grass. Oh my god. Oh, I love that a lot. So you're just taking that into there. Like, that's so unbelievably yummy and gorgeous. I love it. Also, I had to like go downtown in my small ass town today, and people's inability to park pisses me off. Like, why are y'all like that? You know? I don't know. But I'm going to go in with just a little bit of that Frost shade on my fingy. like so, and then kind of just plop that over right here. Yeah. Not a lot, but just a little. And then going back in with that Rephr 21 and kind of just mixing that in here. I like this a lot. I think this is super, super bomb. I'm going in with just a little bit of whatever's left on this Rephr 26 to kind of just blend these shimmers in here. I love this a lot. Okay, I'm going to maybe like mess around with a little bit of blending just so then it's maybe not as harsh, but I'm going to go plop on the rest of my face. I'll come back for all the details. Y'all have been here, you know the drill. Okay, I switched my shirt because I felt like the pink wasn't vibing, and I switched my earrings, so there's that. I went in with two liners. I went in with this Vivid Rich Aquamarine Dream mixed one. This one, and then I went in with this black one, which didn't do a lot because it's not really sharpened, so there's that. Blush, I went in with this Glaminatrix Cosmetics Muted Mocha. I went in with this powder one down here, and then I went in with two highlights. I went in with this Ghost Face Glam Light one. I went in with that one up top or bottom, whatever way, that one right there. And then I went in with the Blend Bunny Not to Lucid one, and I went in with a little bit of that yellow one right there called Enlighten, because yeah, I am really liking how this is looking right now. It's super, super pretty. I went in with a little bit more of that, what shade is that called? The Winter Solstice shade on there. I went in with a little, not a little, I went in with a lot of little gems on my face, but I think that's perfectly okay, and it looks bomb as hell. So there's that. We're going to bring this down here, and I really, really like how this is looking right now. It is so freaking bomb. So I'm gonna go in with that Peaceful shade right there, taking that on my Rephr 03 here, and bringing that along the whole under lash line, because that's what that's called, lower lash line. There we go. Yeah, just that whole bit there. Ooh, I really like this. Okay, we're gonna go in with a little bit of that Showers shade now on my Rephr 23 here. It's so tiny. Just taking that and bringing that on the outer edge out here to smoke it out some, and then in here too. I'm really, really liking how this is looking. I love how dramatic I made it with all the little gems. Which, these ones right here are from Diveroon Cosmetics, and these other ones were from like a Kiss lash set that I got at Walmart around Halloween time. That's so bomb. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that In This Moment dark black shade. In the Moment. In This Moment is a band, but taking that black right here. Yeah, just like so. Oh, that's so bomb. Cleaning that brush off and going in with a little bit of that Winter Solstice just right in here. My tonsils have been so swollen. I don't have strep, I don't have mono. They're just being horrible. I hate it. Okay, now that we have that, I need to figure out if I'm gonna plop a little something in the inner corner. I kind of feel like it. This Wonderland kind of seems like a bomb freaking shade to do. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that right there. Taking that on my Rephr 03. And just popping that into right here. Yup. That's, oh my god. Okay, I'm going to pop some mascara down here, and I'm gonna figure out a lip. For lip, I ended up going in with this Unearthly lipstick in Bliss here. It looks super bomb. I really, really like how this whole look turned out. This is so so freaking bomb. I love it so incredibly much. Like, this is so bomb. I love it so much. Here's a little up close look at the look. I really enjoy it a lot. I'm sad that it took me a whole bit to get here. I'm happy with how this turned out. Like, this is insane and I love it so incredibly much. I'm just sad that like my original plan did not go well. So I'm hoping that Shawnee is okay with my whole incredibly huge pivot. I'm gonna go in with some of this Milani Make It Last. Spray the whole bottle on my face. No, I really like how this looks. This is insane. Like, this eye is amazing. I love it so much. And everything blends so beautifully too. Like, Cosmic Beauty has such a freaking good formula. Like, I love it so much, incredibly much. I hope that you guys went and checked out Shawnee's channel. I love and adore her so incredibly much. So I hope you guys went and gave her some love. Tell her that I said hi, that I love her, just all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's hectic and a mess, but just thank you guys so much for staying here with me, for dealing with me. I appreciate it so incredibly much. A couple things before you go though. Remember to not be a piece of shit. Do be homophobic, do be transphobic, do be racist. It's 2025. Put your head in your ass and do freaking better. Remember, morals over makeup. Okay. I'm gonna go to work as the hottest, sexiest bitch to ever exist. So there's that. I hope that you guys have an absolutely wonderful day. Remember to do good, be good, and I can't wait to see your cute face next time.